はい、こんにちは。バルブのロゴが出したくてね、そこから始めましたが、ポータルですね。途中まででいいかなと思ってたんですけど、どうも、ポータル2やってないので、どうせなら1をクリアして、2をやりたいなと思いましたので、クリアするところまで行こうかなというところでございますが、結局あれですね、今回の今2022年7月ですが、今回の Steam のサマーセールでは、ポータルしか買ってないですね。はい、200円ぐらいでしたけど、1、2合わせてね。なんかスイッチ版も出たらしいです。ではやっていきましょう。これロードすればあれかな、解説付きモードで始まるのかな。ちょっと音がうるさい気がする。ちょっとまずい状況になってる。ドラム
There you are. I don't hate you.
ちょっと待ってよ。無理やり行かずに、このちょっと
Who's there? Target lost. Nap time.
音うるさいな。ちょっとお待ちください。これぐらいでいいかな。落とした。これは
Who's there? Who are you? I don't blame you.
ここからあれダメだな。ちょっと待ってよ。ドラム缶で避けてもいいんですが、
Who's there? Searching.
ちょっと音がうるさい。はい。
Critical error.
ほんであっちに行ってこうすればいいか。あ、また自分が見える。
Activated. Target lost. Please put me down. No hard feelings.
これは聞いたんだっけ？聞いてなかった。
As the end of the game draws closer, we increase the ratio of time-pressured puzzles, like this turret ambush, to give the players the sense that they're approaching a climactic encounter.
あ、聞いたか。あ、そういえばハードスペースシップブレーカーの概要欄に貼ってある、再生リストのリンクがコントロールのリンクになってて完全に間違ってましたね。はい。慌ててさっき直しましたが、やっちゃうんですよね。たまに再生リストのリンクとかコピーして設定コピーして使ってそのまま。
An important design goal of these post-escape levels was to give players the sense that they're running wild inside the guts of the facility. With that in mind, we added plenty of nooks and crannies for players to crawl into or place portals through. This ended up being a tricky lighting challenge, as the areas needed to be bright enough to navigate while still being dim enough to feel like obscure, disused sections of the building.
これなんかここかな。これなんか掴ませたら上行くかな。
An important design goal of these post-escape levels was to give players the sense that they're running wild inside the guts of the facility. With
これ横向いちゃうと当てらんないな。あれあの上に行くんだと思うんだけど。どっかいけた。これで
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? ちょっと怒ってる。そこはダメか。これジャンプでいけんのかな。よ、いけんのか。
There you are. Are you still there? Hibernating.
あ、そこにいるな。
Searching.
よ、いけた。この下になんかいるんだ。これ前通ったとこか。いや、そういうわけでもないよな。落ちた。
Deploying. Hey.
なんかこのラジオもね、実績とかなんかあったんですよね。特に僕は実績興味ないので何もしないですね。ここから上がってきたのか。で、 あっちに行けばいいから青でここジャンプしてこっちか。あれこれ持ってる。これが上多分あれだな。ここにつけて一旦くぐって、もう一回やるか。失敗した。うまいこと上がらないと。よっ、飛び越えられない。ちょっと待ってよ。もう一回。よっ。もうちょっとだったの。よっ。あれ。よっ。もうちょいだったのに。もうちょっとこの辺で。よっ。ダメか。よー。上に飛びすぎてるかな。よっ。こっからうまくいった。よし、こっちか。
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
キル
I'm
ユ
going
ーとか
to kill you. And all the cake is gone.
ケー
You
キも
don't
なしです。
even care, do you? This is your last chance.
This is your last chance. 結構いろいろ触れんですよね。
Sarcasm. GLaDOS is sarcastic a lot. And that's so much fun. But while I was trying to do this, trying to build in all these emotions, I still had to maintain the computer sound and maintain the pronunciation of repeated phrases. You know, aperture science and the enrichment center.
結構あれなんですって。喋る時点からある程度ニュアンスを入れてやってんですね。じゃないとこういう感じにはこの声の感じにはならないってことなんですね。こういう椅子とかも消えちゃうんだ。開いた。なんだ。おっと。これはこうしてちょっと待ってよ。どっかに違うな。まずここを開けた方がいいんだな。
These rocket sentries originally fired lasers. We switched from lasers to rockets after we introduced the glass breaking mechanic, mainly because glass shattering in a massive rocket explosion turned out to be a lot more satisfying than glass just slowly being melted by a laser. Originally, they also spoke, just like the bullet turrets. Because players often redirect the rockets with their backs to the turret, however, a distinct, uncluttered sound cue was required. The voice simply added too much noise to the rocket redirect mechanic.
これはこれでいいでしょう。ここを狙ってもらうとして、青を使えばいいのか。うん、このガラスを壊せるんですね。青で、こんなこっちまで狙ってくんのか。怖えな。ちょっとこっちにしておいて、こう。
Breaking this tube gives players a chance to test out their newly trained rocket redirecting and glass breaking skills in a slightly different context, which helps cement the training.
まだこの段階ではトレーニングなのか。オーバーヒアって書いてますね。オーバーヒア。ここか。あ、キューブが運ばれていった。そこは上がるのにどうする？どうすっかなこれ。これ壊してもらったらいいのか。ここじゃあの上行く？いや違うっぽいけどな。上にあると狙わないもんな。この辺だったら危ない。あっちに行きたいんだけどな。なんか取ってきたらいい。なんか上がる方法あるか。無理やり上がった。これでこっちなのか。わ、しゃがんでんだな。おっと。よし。 れでファンの下に出たのか。あ、これは触れないな。お、ロード入った。とりあえずあっちまで行くか。上。で、上に出てきたのかな。こっからなんか大掛かりになった記憶が。ちょっと滑る。これはあわわわわ。
Deploying. Are you okay? Hey.
お、いけるか。
Who's there? Please put me down. Attention. Shutting down. Uh-oh. I don't blame you. Help. Critical error.
あ、もう一つあるな。上にある。あれってそこ行けんのか。これどうだろう。よっ。
Hello.
危ね。
Sir,
Hello。
put me down.
これで一旦そこにしてここから行って多分上に行くんじゃないのかな。これで失敗した。はい、あれもう一つある。しまった。やられちゃった。どっからこっからか。音声コンテンツ一つ拾ってなかった。どっか下の方にも一ついると思うんだけど。あれはそこでいいのかな。
There you are. Put me down.
There you are. ちょっと狙えない。
Who's there?
危ない。
There you are. Hey.
こにまだ起きてるのがいるのか。これでいいか。よし、これで大丈夫じゃないかな。OK。そしたらこれを聞きましょう。
This massive turret ambush was originally a lot more massive, with turrets that dropped from the ceiling and popped out of surprise hatches. In fact, for a while, it was the game's climactic battle. Through playtesting, we learned that this type of pure combat experience didn't really fit with the preceding few hours of player training. Over several iterations, we toned down the combat and made the room more about using portal momentum to fling yourself great distances, a skill that playtesters really enjoyed using, and that's a key component of what eventually became our final battle.
なるほどね。とりあえずあそこに貼って、行って、おー、もう一回。よっ。あー、失敗した。あー、失敗したな。よっ。もう一回。もう一回。あそこに飛んじゃえばいいのか。あ、しまった。これはドアの上だもんな。こっから飛んで後ろを振り向いてってことはできるかな。いや、そこにつけて黄色つけて飛び込んで青で入ってこれ、あ、黄色、ちょっと間に合わなかった。これは今どこにあるんだ。からもう一回。あ、なんか失敗した。あ、違うな。そこに行っちゃうと変なことになるから、どこを目指してんだろうな。多分あの上乗って、よっ。おい、もう一回。よっ。あれ。よっ。あ、まだいけない。もう一回。狙いがつけらんない。ちょっと待って、間違っちゃった。パッドだとちょっとセンサーが、なんかタレットが行ったり来たりしてる。そっから降りてきたのか。黄色を使って変なことになっちゃった。ちょっと待って、最初からやろう。ここじゃないの。パッドのセンサーが微妙にマウスしかないんだよな。マウス感度、字がちっちゃくて見えない。ゲームパッドを有効にします。で、 その感度をちょっと下げればいいんじゃないかな。タイミングが今どこについてるの？そこか。これ難しいな。マウスの感度を上げてマウスでいく。ちょっとこの今マウスの感度だと低いんですよね。マウスをちょい上げて、これでいけばいいかな。どっちだっけ？あ、外した。ここからこうして今外したかな。どうだろう。中に入っちゃったな。もうちょっとなんだけどな。ここから飛んじゃうとダメだから、こうしてこうしてこれで OK。 よし、これで多分あそこまで飛べばいいんですね。だからこっから飛んでよ、いけ。もうちょい。ちょっとダメだった。いけ。いかない。これいけるか。オッケー。おっ。
Are you still there?
がっつりやられたな。穴開けないとダメだ。届いてない。オッケー。行ったり来たりして。上に行けばいいのかな。上に行けばいいけど、こうやって自分がジャンプすればいいのかな。もっと上に行くのかな、これ。そんなことある？どうだったっけな。そこから飛んでやっとここに来たんだからな。ここには行けなさそうだし。ここだよな、きっと。怒っちゃった。待ってよ。ここに、 黄色を作っといて、もう一回高くジャンプすればいいんだ。怖いなこれ。よっ、これでいいんでしょう。はははって言ってるけど。黄色を作るか。で、これでここに来た。
Originally, these catwalks were decorative, but playtesters consistently thought they were significant and often spent a lot of time trying to reach them. We didn't want to stand between people and their desire to walk on the catwalks, so we redesigned the area to make catwalks not only accessible, but also necessary to proceed.
歩きたいなら歩かせてあげたいっていうね。ただこれより上は今行けるところはないかな。これドア開くんじゃないかな。これなんか書いてある。What is Black Mesa? ブラックメサってこう文字を見るとハーフライフやりたくなるような気もしてくるけど、そこまでではないんだよな。なんかあるような気がするけど、なんだ。あ、これセリフか。あれ、こっから来たのか。から来て、右は行けなくて、こっち行けばいいのか。お、なんかあるか。お、そろそろか。来たな。
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now.
The fiction behind this red phone is that while Gladys was being developed, it was somebody's job to sit by it. And if it ever looked like the AI was becoming sentient and godlike, that person would pick up the phone and call somebody to come help. In the point in time where the actual game takes place, it's become obvious that the Aperture Science red phone plan didn't 100% work out.
That thing is probably
The fiction behind this red phone is that while Gladys was being developed, it was somebody's job to sit by it. And if it ever looked like the AI was becoming sentient and godlike, that person would pick up the phone and call somebody to come help.
Do you want to marry
In the point in time where the actual game takes
How does
place,
that
it's
feel?
become obvious that the Aperture Science red phone plan didn't 100% work out.
Have I lied to you? I mean, in this room? Trust me, leave that thing alone.
The The fiction behind this red
この話は
phone is that while GLaDOS was being developed, it was somebody's job to sit by it. And if it ever looked like the AI was becoming sentient and godlike, that person would pick up the phone and call somebody to come help.
ああ
In the
な
point in
なる
time
ほ
where
ど
the
いや
actual game takes place, it's become obvious that the Aperture Science
Just
red
ignore
phone
that thing
plan
and
didn't
stand
100% work out.
やっと意味が分かった。物語上の設定ですね。だから、
Think about
AI
it. If
が
that thing is important, why don't I know
目
about
覚め
it?
たら緊急通報をしようとしてた人がここに待機してたってことなんですね。さて、ここ
I'll tell
は
you what that thing isn't. It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
So when they told me that
Are
there
you
was going to
even
be a
listening to
song
me?
at the end, I thought, well, all right, who's going to write the song? And they told me there was going to be a song written by Jonathan Colton.
I'll tell you what
And
that
I
thing
listened
isn't. It
to
isn't
a song
yours, so
that
leave it
Jonathan had
alone.
written, and it was very funny, very clever. So I thought at that point, well, you know, this will be okay. But I am an opera singer, so usually I sing, "Ah, quando me ne va." And I thought, well, will I be able to have the right style for the song? So I was concerned. But then before the recording, they sent me an MP3 file of the song, and I listened to it with Jonathan singing it. But I loved the little song. And at home, as I practiced the little song, I tried to, you know, get back to GLaDOS's voice. You know, Aperture Science. Just this tiny little passive-aggressive computer who's all alone until people try to come in and murder her. So of course she gets upset. But she seems to have this real affinity for cake. and I want to play the game because I want to recreate the cake recipe and then put Portal on it and be able to serve it to my friends when they come over to my house.
面白いなこの人。
GLaDOS, the rogue disk operating system that now runs Aperture Science, went through a bunch of design iterations. Earlier versions included a floating brain, a sprawling spidery mechanism, and an upside-down version of Botticelli's Rise of Venus built out of robot parts and wire. Eventually, we settled on a huge mechanical device with a delicate robotic figure dangling out of it, which successfully conveys both GLaDOS's raw power and her femininity.
ヴィーナスの誕生を逆さまにしたような。
Where are you taking that thing?
あー、これスイッチがあんのか。これ時間制限あるのかな。あるんだな。じゃあこれをここに置いて、ああ、ポータル開ければいいのか。あれ、ああ、ダメだった。ポータル開けなきゃダメだな。そしてあ、微妙に間に合わない。
You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that aperture science thing we don't know what it does into an aperture science emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh, that core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me. It'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin. Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you brought up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It made shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Ah, 外れた。
Did you hear me? I said you don't care. Are you listening? That's it. I'm done reasoning with you. Starting now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a lot more killing. What was that? Did you say something? I sincerely hope you weren't expecting a response, because I'm not talking to you. The talking is over.
こっちじゃなくてこっちを狙ってもらってああうまく当たんないな時間制限があるもうちょいこっちなんだよな違うなこっちなの今当たったよしオッケーあれ頭の部分どこ行ったあんなところに
Who are you? What is that? Oh, what's that? What's that? What is that?
時間ないな
Oh, that thing has numbers on it. Hey, look at that thing. No, got off his thing. Oh, what's wrong with your legs? Where are we going? Are you coming back? Oh, hey, you're the lady from the test. What's that noise? Is that a gun? Where are we? Do you smell something burning?
You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is...
In phase 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster.
I just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend and companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no.
Okay.
Whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal. Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too. Speaking of curiosity, you're curious about what happens after you die, right? Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint. You're gonna want to pack as much living as you can in the next couple of minutes. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
Coconut pecan frosting, 3/4 cup vegetable oil.
This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Garnishes such as fish-shaped crackers.
時間足りなかった。あと
So deadly. Joking.
あと2つぐらいあるはずなんだ。
While I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than a neurotoxin. Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It made shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Yosh.
Did you hear me? I said you don't care. That's it. I'm done reasoning with you. Starting now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a lot more killing.
Hey, look at that thing. Where are we going? Are you coming back? Do you smell something burning?
What was that? Listen. You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend and companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how
Okay.
Personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. Editor. Unlikable loner. Whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal. Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too. Speaking of curiosity, you're curious about what happens
普通
after
に
you
ジャンプで
die.
きてた。
Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it, though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint. You're gonna want to pack as much living as you can into the next couple of minutes.
兵器のレシピを喋ってる。あれ
Nothing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It made shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
あと2分。
This isn't neurotoxin. So deadly. Joking. When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quote. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness a lot less funny.
もうちょい右
Who's
か。
gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You. Look, you're wasting your time.
どうだ
Believe me, you don't have a lot left to
逆
waste.
かな。
What's your point anyway? Survival? Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me.
じゃない。
I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which is just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you
これ
on.
だ。
That's you. That's how dumb you sound. Including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time employee. Where did your life go so wrong? Are you trying to escape? Things have changed since the last time you left the building. What's going on out there will make you wish you were back in here. I have an infinite capacity for knowledge, and even I'm not sure what's going on outside. All I know is I'm the only thing standing between us.
こいつは凶暴なんだ。
Well, I was. Unless you have a plan for building some supercomputer parts in a big hurry, this place isn't going to be safe much longer. Your job on that, by the way. Sarcasm, sir. Self-test complete. Stop squirming and lie like an adult.
I deleted it.
No matter what happens now, you're dead. You're so sharply reminded of the baby you're dead.
The part of you that could have survived indefinitely is gone. I just struck you from the permanent record. Your entire life has been a mathematical error. A mathematical error.
Oh. そよ風。コオロギの鳴き声。あ、出てきた。
Thank you for assuming the potty aircraft submission position.
あ、拾われた。拾われちゃった。あ、ケーキだ。
This was a triumph.
あ、
I'm making a note here.
ここに G 出るんだったっけ？
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
はい。いい曲でしたね。ということで、ポータルは、これで終了ですね。まあ最後の方は特に酔うようなプレイはしなかったので大丈夫だと思いますが、久々にこれ最初からこのスティールアライブがアレンジした曲がかかってたんですね。いやー、いい曲です。はい。で、今回はここまでにして、続いて多分ポータル2をやると思います。いやー、やっぱいいですね。はい。ではご視聴いただきありがとうございました。それではまた。